Welcome back. I love it. Keep it. Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey
And
Real estate.
Oh, man. Good times this weekend, right?
Yes, great times.
Oh, man. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about how the week has been recovering from a big weekend like that. And you said something really cool before we even started podding, just basically about momentum. You know, don't let it die down and then try to rebuild it. Well, you actually had a good line on it.
Yep. So momentum's it's a snowball effect. I mean, if you let it die down, and it's the toughest thing to build, but it's the easiest thing to keep going. And we find out in real estate all the time, and all my realtors out there can understand where they want to take that 60-day break or 30-day break or 45-day break. And I'm telling you, it is the hardest wagon to get back on and create that momentum. And we're at that point in time where we had a weekend we needed because, gosh darn, it's been government shutdown still alive. It opens tomorrow. So
is that a prediction or a fact?
That's supposed to be a fact.
It's supposed to be.
It's past the Senate and it's in the House right now. So
are they in agreement?
They're all in it. Well, agreement enough to open.
Enough agreement. To
there's
open.
been enough hurt done to us people out here. So
I think we can cheers to that.
Yes. Cheers to end of government shutdown.
Oh man, cheers to not the end of IMA's 4, but I am definitely celebrating that I got through it. And we'll talk about that. But first, let me try this.
Yes, so whiskey we got going on right now is we're all from Iowa. So Field of Dreams. So this is a Field of Dreams whiskey. It just came out. We have never had anything. I haven't even seen it. You can go to drinkfieldofdreams.com and you can find out more about it. But it's a small batch, so it's a more expensive bottle. It's about a $50 to $60 bottle. The cool thing is it has a blue cover that comes on it, and underneath it has 20 Hall of Famers, and each bottle has a different Hall of Famer. We got
that's cool.
It's cool because this Hall of Famer is actually from Iowa.
Get out.
Bob Feller, he's from Iowa.
That's awesome.
Norway, Iowa, I do believe.
That's where Cold Saint's from.
Yep.
Legends are made there.
Yes, yeah. So Field of Dreams whiskey that we have right now, it is actually the Field of Dreams Whiskey Company, small batch bourbon whiskey. And you get into it and you think it's made in Iowa. No, it's collaborated in Iowa. It's actually distilled in Indiana. And that's what Templeton does now. Templeton has its representation is Templeton, Iowa, but it's batched and brewed up in Indiana right now. So
interesting.
Yeah. So it's put together by a bunch of major leaguers. So in the Field of Dreams started hosting an actual major league game 2 years ago.
Did they?
So they built a whole nother complex right next to the actual real Field of Dreams.
What city in Iowa is that in?
So it's over. Oh man, I'm gonna hit myself for this. Dyersville. It's in Dyersville, Iowa.
I actually I was an extra for a movie in like 2006 that was shot there with do you know the actor Sean Astin?
Yeah.
I think the movie is called The Ninth Inning or something like that, but got to be in it. They shot it at where they shot the Field of Dreams. So this is all.
It's a nostalgic place. I mean, that you can feel Iowa when you get in there. So the whole is this heaven? And they say no, it's just Iowa. That's where it came from. Was Field of Dreams, the movie Field of Dreams.
I love that. We're using that quote.
Yep.
It's not my favorite. Manika's like, I'll try it. I told her, not this one.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. John actually had 2 shots of it before he left. So congrats to Tone on giving us a great weekend away with the Iowa Music Awards.
Yeah. This is so cool to have you guys a part of it because, like, I know how hard you guys work. So I want this weekend for you guys and everybody in attendance to be that kind of wind down, that event you look forward to every year. We get dressed up, we have fun, but both, I feel like the last 3 years, you've stepped up in one way or another to make sure not only the event happens, but like you're a part of it. Talk to me about the difference between last year where you're the recipient of an award and this year getting to hand one out.
So I'll let Manika get into on this one too, because it was a huge honor we had last year, but it was as big of an honor to be part of it and to present. And celebrating because as someone that received an award, I know how happy I was, and to know that you're giving it out to make someone that happy too.
Yeah.
Because this is your guys' craft. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the World Series. This is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
For Iowa music and artists. So
thank you for saying that. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to use that.
Well, it's true.
That's really cool to say.
Yeah, and it is true.
Hey.
I mean, my father follows all the Iowa musicians around, especially the Northeast Iowa ones. And him and Helen, my mom, come down for it, and they look forward to it. And their only complaint they have is they need to figure out how to get Northeast Iowa represented more.
Yeah.
And so all you artists out there that are watching, paying attention, how do we make this where statewide is, represented in an equal way? I mean, because you guys just go off with the nominees you guys receive. So
Yeah.
there's so much good talent in Iowa. And I mean, in the music world and the real estate world, the same thing. I mean, you got some of the top realtors in the nation here. You got some of the top artists in the nation. You guys are really bringing value. No matter. Let's just say the show just was it was an type show.
It's cool.
The amount of value you're bringing to the people putting hard work in is, again, their Super Bowl, their World Series. So it does not have to be a perfect show. What it has to be is the award is fitting perfect to the people that are there. So I mean, the ones that are receiving it, it's a perfect show. This is best night that's happening.
Oh yeah.
So
and the cool thing too, like there was times where like we were looking for somebody or something was going on, and I'll just jump out there and like, all right, I'll give out a couple awards real quick. So there was a couple that I didn't expect to, like, it wasn't on the schedule for me to even give during the show, and it felt so good, like seeing firsthand, because I didn't get to see most of the show working backstage. So when I got out there, that's the part I got to see. So I gave out like videographer of the year, and the guy came up with his son, and it was just this great moment that was captured. And then I got to give out inspirational song of the year to Jayana, and that was just absolute, like her speech and just the whole presentation was like, this was worth it. If nothing else happened behind this curtain, the fact that this moment happened, and like luckily I was a part of it, got to see it, like all of this is worth it. All the hours, all the stressing, because like I think this is the first year I was cool afterwards, but the second and third year, both of those felt like I ain't about to do this shit no more. Like, and it's always leading right up to it. But after the night concludes, honestly, we really do have a lot of fun after the awards. Like, that's a big celebration in itself. But literally the satisfaction of after it concludes, like I took one day just to spend with family and not worry about business and stuff. But like literally the next day, I'm like, okay, I could have made this better. I got to bring this person in. If I just have somebody work this role, and I could, all I could think about is how to make this bigger and better. And I just got a call where I can't expose where that's going, but this is about to 10x everything. It's about to be so much better. Everything we dreamed it was going to be. The right people are finally involved and seeing what we're doing, and we're being recognized. And it's like, all this is just to give back to everybody, for all of us to celebrate. And I'm super excited about it.
Well, yeah, it's a big hats off to you.
Thank you.
Monika, you tell me your thoughts. What was your thoughts on,
Yeah, you were like staff.
I know. I think that I need to be the manager next year.
Oh, Lord. I won't send this to Casper, who did a great job.
He
by
did
the
do
way.
a good job.
Casper.
Casper did good.
Oh.
Wait, that's not his name?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I just thought of something, but go ahead,
I
continue.
was going to say.
We're going to go around this
I liked it. I thought it was really, I thought it was good. I enjoyed the, wait, am I allowed to just be?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Well, I think the food should have just been something different.
Oh, you didn't like the Mexican food?
No.
I didn't want people thinking it was a Mexican that she didn't like. Didn't like that Mexican?
I like last year.
One of the compliments you guys had, and from the people we were talking to, is your food setup last year.
Burrito,
was fantastic.
I didn't like it. So it was.
It
not
was
only did I not like what I literally ate some and like literally spit it into a napkin like a kid. But
Maybe it's a choice you got.
well, that I paid $3,000 for that food last year. That wasn't cool to me.
I was just gonna hire him.
Yeah, that might need to happen. But also, I think they only gave us like 100 plates, and there was like I think 1,200 total last year in and out. So that's a lot of hungry people. All my people always like to drink, so you want to always feed the drunks. Otherwise, it can get a little.
I think that was
crazy.
honestly the only thing. The feedback that we got was
the food situation.
The food situation.
Okay.
And I don't think the food, like Cody said, the food he got was fantastic.
He got some
him and Elise said the food was fantastic. I just the know how to get the food is
that wasn't cool either. And
that was
I
the
wish
only,
I had more control over that. But when they told me where it's gonna be, I'm like, that's confusing. And I should have shouted it out more. But obviously, there's so many moving parts.
There is.
Staff, I think we had between me and Casper, there was at least 30 people we were in charge of that all arrived different times. And one of my biggest weaknesses is like there's things that I will do just with my heart, not my head. Right. I know I should have a hard set rehearsal time. Instead, I gave a really big window because I know that there's people traveling 2, 3, some of them 6. Some people came from Texas to be a part of this show. And I don't want to say, all right, I need everybody at 11, but you have to say that. That's just, you
How is that rehearsal?
have to be there the night before. Yes, you were. You were ready for a script I was not ready to give. No, I think I did have the script like a week before. I look at you guys like they got it. I don't have to prioritize telling them what to say.
Yeah,
I wrote it like 4 different times.
And then say it.
And then I
none of the
heard
ways.
the first couple. The first couple I heard come through, and I was like, "Oh man,
We're throwing this out.
We don't need all this. Yeah, I mean, we can go up and wing it like we do on our podcast. And
you're golden. I haven't seen you guys' presentation yet, but I'm excited.
We did
know
not
it's
mention
good.
Whiskey and Real Estate.
Yeah,
No
I was
way.
like, you messed up the whole
No
thing.
Yeah, we
way.
did not.
I've got it printed on the trophy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we did not.
What?
I went by it and I rehearsed
There's
it with
no
him
way.
so many
Oh
times.
my God,
so when
we
you
did
guys
not.
say, "Oh, Monica wanted her," what?
She's literal. That would have came in very much handy.
Yeah.
This was the one time we need you to be as literal as possible.
And then he like jumped into the nominees, and I just looked like
I wrote the whole whiskey and like I wrote
know.
that in the script.
I know.
looked
How
at
does
him.
that not
I know, bro.
I'm
As soon
like-
as I stepped off behind the mic, I was
I chewed his ass. I like got on him.
Yeah.
And then it was
I
like
had Burrington Real Estate and AMMT.
Okay, at least you got some
Yeah,
representation.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
she was mad. She heard
Yeah.
one of those.
I was like, man.
the main
That's
one that
hilarious.
needed to
I
be
live
said
for
was not
those.
said. And so Cody
Oh
was
my
laughing. He goes, "All
God.
you see is you like."
I can't believe that. I love those moments. So when I just had an aha moment of what I want to do and go in the circle, I want us all to go and do our favorite moment from the music awards. And I'm going to start. My absolute favorite moment that has to be told on this podcast because it didn't happen publicly was we're backstage and it's about time for Essence to get on stage. And we've talked about Essence a lot on this podcast. You introduced me to her. I introduced her to my daughter. My daughter has all this confidence, dance, etc. So Essence is backstage, miraculously the same. Well, not miraculous because Monica needed to come back and check on the script every 10 minutes. So she was backstage more than anybody. So maybe not that miraculous, but
Well, I was
just
told
so
to be there 20
happened.
minutes early.
It just so happened Essence was backstage when you guys were backstage and like almost in tears that she couldn't get her parents in. And it was just like a Willy Wonka magic trick. Like, I just so happen to have 2 tickets right here.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, Essence, I got you, girl. I got tickets right here. Tell Vern he owes me, though.
Yeah. So they got to sit at your table then?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
And you were even talking to me about, I think we got 2 extra chairs. What are we going to do?
Yeah,
Like,
because I'm like, we
everything's
have
for a
2
reason.
tables. No, I'm like, we have 2 tables, and I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't know how to divide up a table and just be like, "Hey, you got to go sit over there." Though you're with.
Y'all didn't book the tables next to each other?
They were like
this. They were like
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
kitty corner.
Yeah.
from
they
me.
weren't that bad, but it was like, "Hey, what do you say? Hey, Cody, you got to go over there."
Oh,
like, what,
I'm sure that's what you said.
No, I did
To him
not.
Yeah.
specifically.
I
Yeah,
didn't,
you
but
ain't
it's
gonna
like-
hold back.
Right.
But it's like, what do you know? So,
But yeah, that was like, that's definitely one of my top 3 moments from the award show that just worked out that perfect. The timing and the connection with all of us. Like, that's just so cool that worked out.
Well, and it was crazy because I was talking to Monica at the hotel, and while we were eating earlier, and I cannot wait to see Vern tonight because I got so much shit to give him because his wife's birthday was, I think, the day before or 2 days before it.
Okay.
And he tore it up. Like, he had the basement party going on, and you were watching Vern pour himself shots, and then you see the next clip, and Vern's getting down. I mean, he is.
Man.
I'm like, I can't wait to see him and be like, man, you turned it up last night. Are you okay?
Vern is so dope. I had a R&B night in Davenport, and he knew every last song and did not leave the dance floor.
Yeah.
As it's like, I was going to come out, but then I saw my dad on your snap, and I'm like, I think I'm going to stay in tonight. Monika, what was your favorite moment at the Music Awards?
I was going to say presenting an award, but then someone badgered my speech. No, I'm joking.
That's the funniest. No, because this is full circle. Like, you were on my ass about this script. I got you the script. He didn't use it. And the most important part of the script was not said is hilarious.
You should see when I got on stage. I was like, are you serious right now?
This is fine.
You had one line.
You made it to rehearsal. You were checking in. You
had one line.
Taking it over the top. Like, I'm just like, bro, I'm not getting an award. I just got to present so I can go talk. And, you know, I'm cool this weekend.
Oh, that's so great.
Like, we got to check in. We got to figure this out. Where's my script? What are we going to say? Who cares?
Right, we're good.
We're good.
Know the category and the nominees.
And then he would let me have an outfit change.
You wanted to change out to go back to the hotel, change, and then come back.
No, I was going to bring it with me.
Oh, okay. We had dressing
outfit
rooms.
change. She had nothing to do with the show except put on one award. She had a 30-second clip. That is it. And she wants to act like I seriously was looking out for the other girls that were helping you. I'm like, Monika's going to tie her up. Look, you're missing a couple. I'm here to help.
Oh my god.
Oh, whatever.
Awesome.
And when Monika says she's here to help, it's she ain't here to help.
She here to tell you what you're doing wrong.
This is what you need to do.
If I was doing
She's
this.
here. This is where you need to be. This is what's going on. Right or wrong.
Lord.
Well, that's there to help because clearly you're not on schedule and you need someone to put you back on track. So
We ended early this year. I'm pretty proud of that.
Oh yeah, and at one time you guys were like 35 minutes ahead. So.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
I like the performance. I think we have I gotta pick a performance.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I don't think I have a favorite performance.
That's fair. Okay.
Yep.
So the performances
I have
was your favorite part.
terrible ones.
Nope, we're not gonna talk about that.
Nope.
But
Okay.
the performances were your favorite. I knew it was gonna go there. That's why I was like, let's.
I like the
Lucas,
whole
what
thing,
was
like
your
people just
favorite
coming
moment?
together and just having a good time.
Lucas, your favorite moment.
Being able to spend this, it's almost we're starting a tradition. So being able to spend it with my folks, that easy peasy. And I ain't gonna lie, misery wants company, but I didn't want any part of what you were going through. So it is so nice and relieving.
I do appreciate the shoulder rubs. I remember there was times you'd ask me for help. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
and
here
you
to
just
help.
rub the shoulders.
Yeah, you good, bro?
You want some shoes?
Yeah, you need some shoes.
Got
You
some
need
whiskey.
some pants. What do you need? I got you. You need a belt. Okay, I'll
want a
go
drink?
search for you.
Oh,
Because that is so
man.
much easier than me having to manage everything. And every day of my life, I'm managing either kids or I'm managing work.
Adults?
Or, adult. Yeah,
I can manage kids.
Yeah,
when you gotta manage, man.
the kids are the hardest, man. I got 3 little Monikas running around, and it's like, damn, I see where she gets it. And she gets mad at them, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like, boy, I'm gonna say one thing, and you're gonna have the same reaction as the 2-year-old has.
you know where they get it from.
Yeah, I know where it comes from. So yeah, I mean, it was all in all a great night. Nothing can beat being away from work and being it with my folks and obviously friends and family. So I mean, it's good to see Cody getting out of his element, enjoying some of his time.
We kicked it at the casino,
and he needed
it too, and we laughed so hard.
And Elise needed it more than anyone. I mean, she's been going through what she was going through, and the fact that she got to go out and enjoy. I mean, that I was happy for her,
Yeah.
So I mean, all in all, I got to sit back and drink my whiskey, and I found a spot that had some really good old fashions. So I'm just like,
nice.
hey, and any of you, I don't care what you say, Monica. Nope. Hey,
Oh, stop. You act like I was like killed you the entire
don't even
weekend.
care.
Oh man,
You had a fantastic weekend.
She had a Monica moment when we first got there at the hotel, and I just got up out of the hotel room and I went and sat and had a drink by myself.
Oh man, God, yeah, they released my rooms. That was, all I could do was smile. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm fucked. All right, that's great.
She goes, well, you guys want to stay at the Fun City? I said, no, you need to take whoever's on that list and move it over to Fun
I
City.
got her to do that, and I'm like, bro, that's got to be illegal. But I was like, oh, this guy's not gonna make it. Go ahead and cancel him. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yep. And she took them off. I was like, you can't do that. Like, I don't even work here, and I know you can't do that, but it
I
worked.
didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't give a damn at that point. You screwed me. All right, whatever.
Yep.
She was like, I just don't know what to do. And I was just like,
figure it out.
Something.
Crying ain't gonna help.
I said, I'm gonna go eat, and when I come back,
Yeah, we
That's
gonna have to
exactly
figure
what
it
she
out.
said too. She goes, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat, and by the time I get back, we better be able to get into our room.
Exactly. Oh,
and,
man.
and so yeah, but I mean, Fun City and Catfish Bend Casino, great time.
Yeah.
It was a great
man.
time.
I wish
Memorial
I got to
Auto-
see you at the casino after. We had so much fun.
Oh man,
well, it closes at 2. But left at 12:30. How long do you want someone
We
to sit
stayed
around
till
and,
2.
and
Stayed till
lose
2.
their
We
money?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Losing it. Get up out of there.
all right,
Yeah.
Get up out of there.
I
Monica
won.
won. She wins on the slots.
Nice.
Yeah,
I took $20 and got almost $200, and someone took it all.
Oh,
I did. Hey,
I actually didn't gamble. I laughed at other people gambling,
Really?
and normally I always I love gambling, but
I hate it.
my family came from Chicago, Texas, Kentucky, so we just laughed. Like that's literally why I don't have a voice. I performed like 4 times last weekend. My voice would be fine. I laughed so much after the IMAs at the casino, just nonstop. These guys, just the funniest human beings in the world. So we
It's
had a
good. I
blast.
think that's the only thing that I think I like so much about when we do events and we go and get away is that you just relax and you're not focused on work and you're not stressing about the next thing. You just have
And
a
honestly,
good
we're
time. And then the
laughing
next
at
2
some
days,
of the stuff
it's
we're
like-
laughing is the bad stuff. Like we're laughing at how bad something happened.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
somebody's set did get messed up. We won't say who, but
Yeah.
they were venting and they were upset about it. And then Casper, the stage manager, as they're yelling and cussing, he's like, "Who the fuck are you cussing at right now?" And I'm like, "Dude, let him have one."
He's like, you gotta get that reality.
He's like,
And you're
"Nah, you're not gonna talk
Talking
to me
about
like
me. See? What would have been the difference?
No, he had a Monica moment. I'm like, that wasn't
Everyone
about
has
you.
it.
I
Let him
walked
vent.
out in the hallway as that was happening.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, I want nothing to do with this.
Yep.
Nope, it ain't
All
ruining
right,
my
we're gonna
night.
find our
Yeah,
seat.
I'm gonna go grab another. I'm gonna go grab a peanut butter whiskey. I went and got 4 shots.
Oh, they hooked us all up. They gave everybody in the green room just the rest of the bottle
Yeah.
of the peanut butter whiskey, and they just kept pouring the shots. It was,
Yeah.
it was great. So it wasn't Screwball though.
No, it was something sheep.
Yep,
Herd of sheep or something.
something like that. We
Yeah,
gotta look it up, but
Yeah,
we gotta
yeah,
bring
it
some.
was
on
very
here.
good. It was
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, it was.
So
I don't know,
yeah.
I didn't get any.
It ain't always about you, Monica.
I was left out of that moment.
It was a good moment. The other part of the weekend, you guys had some games, quite a few.
Lord.
Can we
Oh my
highlight some of
God.
those? Oh no, not that reaction.
It was long.
It was
Sounded like it was good. I remember a good story from it.
Yeah, so Chloe had
4 games
4 games one day and 3 games the next day
on Sunday.
on Sunday. We went down Saturday night and it was completely worth it because I mean it was none of them made sense. YMCA game, then we had she had 3 AU
Warriors
games.
League.
Yeah, yep. So and the girls just absolutely killing it. But it was a lot of growing moments for her. That's for dang sure.
It was a lot of humble for her. So she's really good,
Yeah.
but she's not used to trying to play a team that's, at a level,
Yeah.
at a different level
Also,
than her.
yeah.
So she plays YMCA and it's like a
Dominates.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
She kills it. Like she'll go
Yeah.
drop 30 points and they'll have 0. Like it's just like a,
Yeah.
you behind me type
Yeah,
thing. And so
yeah.
then when you get to Warriors, it's like, I don't know how to nicely say it. it's not the kid's fault.
What the hell? Lucas,
That's a true
can
mother.
you translate that?
Well, you're getting to a competitive level where you have kids that are understanding the game more,
Mhm.
and you can expect more out of those kids.
Mhm.
And so, therefore, when you're getting into practicing and coaching, you can coach harder. You can
Be a little more aggressive.
You can be a
You
little
got
more
higher
aggressive.
expectations.
Yes,
Mhm.
you can bring in plays, you can bring in sets, you can bring in things, and trust that these kids are going to know it
Mhm.
because it's not Y League; it's now competitive league.
Yep.
A lot of it is coached like Y League on our level. That was, and that's where Manika was like, "This ain't Y ball. This is."
Yeah.
It's that.
And everyone we played against, they're running sets, they're running plays, they're in competitive league.
Yeah.
And we our fifth grade team that had
they got killed.
they had different coaching that
Yeah.
they learned though,
smoked.
the coaches learned, and they can't go out and play for the kids either, so who knows what they're going over in practice.
So you have Chloe that's like, she holds herself, like she's very hard on herself, and we try to tell her like it's a game, like
Yeah.
so she's one of those, like she has it in her head, well, she doesn't have it in her head, someone else has it, that you can't miss a shot, and it's like I have to tell her all the time, you're gonna miss a shot, the best
Yeah, it's
players
okay to
miss a
fail.
shot, like it's
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
it's just how you bounce back, like how you
Yep.
get through it. So it drives me insane when she cries. It literally drives me
There is
insane.
so much about the sports world that goes into our business world. Like, if you're a realtor right now, you got to ask yourself every question: how am I going to motivate myself to get up to go to work today? Because
Yeah.
you don't know closing dates. Because if it's a certain type of loan, the government being shut down, all closing dates are gone. So
Mhm.
nothing's closed on FHA or VA for the last 41 days.
Yeah.
I mean, so all closing dates, we're not giving any good news to any investor right now on either the real estate side or the property management side, because some of our renters have a government assistance. If they got government assistance, guess what? They've been shut down for 40 days.
Yeah.
Rents due. What are you going to tell them? Yeah, you accepted a government assistant tenant.
So
which
then it just falls on the owner.
it
The-
falls
the-
and it
the,
falls
the
on us,
investor.
given that great news that guess what? No rent's coming through until this government opens up. And then you got closings where I got to tell sellers and buyers, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, because right now I can write you an offer, but you have this type of loan, and there's no closing date that I can tell you right now. And when they open up, we don't know when it's going to close, if they're just 4 weeks behind. So yeah, right now there's no good news.
So many questions.
Yeah,
for
there's
today's market that hopefully are answered tomorrow.
Yes, they should be tonight.
Might
and
not
tomorrow.
be the best answers, but they will be answers.
They will be answers. They'll give us some goals
Yeah.
and deadlines. But that
man.
translate from the sports world into our world is you can't expect perfection.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that you do in the sports world that's perfection. And we know in business, some of the most perfection things are the imperfections, the
yeah.
stuff that we make happen
Yep.
on the fly, the pivots. And,
Oh yeah.
and that's where we are right now in the real
Yep.
estate world too. So the good transition from the sports to
Today's market.
today's market is the whole ripple effect has been huge.
Yeah, this ain't a ripple no more. This is
yeah. I mean, the lake's
the
been
sea's
shaken.
been parted.
It's almost like a
Moses
typhoon
has
type
arrived.
situation. Because let's talk about the real estate world right now. As I was mentioning, we're not sure on VA funding, USDA funding, how long it's going to be there. When it's going, there is no USDA people working right now. So USDA loans are shut down. Like there's nothing going on right now until they open back up. So when we're talking to lenders, they're like, hey, we're going to be calling tomorrow and seeing what they have for timelines and seeing what's going out there. But with this shutting down, so then you got the government shutting down, you have the ripple effect into the property management world. I'm shocked that they haven't announced a moratorium. I think if it would have gone like another 10 days, we probably would have experienced another moratorium where they said you can't evict people because it's on us. It's the
Yeah.
government's fault. We've shut everything down. But then you're seeing, so one of my best friends, one of my top investors, is Travis Johnson, and shouts out to you, Travis. But he owns a FedEx company, and you would think, oh, why is FedEx slowed down because the government shut down? Most of his packages come from the airlines. So airlines are shut down right now. So you want to talk about ripple effects? I mean, they just canceled 10,000 flights over the weekend. 10,000 flights got canceled. And they said they're going to cancel 4% out of this area, 10% out of this area, so on and so forth, just so the skies can be safe. Because right now, all the air traffic controls they're not getting paid right now. So Trump just said, you know what? If you stayed on and you worked, I'm going to give you guys $10,000 for staying on and working.
Nice.
But you have to come back to work again. So you're not taking a break. You're coming back to work. You do that. This bonus is here.
Nice.
And the reason they had to cut down 10% and 4% here, 10% over there, is so they could keep there wasn't enough people doing air control, so they were trying to keep the airspace safe.
Yep.
So with that being said, his packages weren't coming in, so therefore it was delayed on his FedEx truck. So I mean, it was a huge boom,
Everybody's
boom, boom,
affected
boom,
by
boom.
this.
It was the rock. A big old crater was dropped right in the middle of a lake, and just you had a small typhoon.
Yeah. We're
And
getting circling into the stimulus rumors.
yes, yeah.
Is there any anything that you know that we should know, or
So the
Like
rumor mill
this?
has because of the tariffs and all the money that the United States made off the tariffs that everyone was questioning, which made the stock markets at an all-time high. Stock markets at an all-time
So,
high.
by the way.
By the way, we're down 0.6% on interest rates. So
when
interest
is
rates,
what they said it would be?
yep, interest rates have gone down.
Mhm.
So all they need is the government to open back up. So once the government opens back up, I mean, you're dealing with I think everything they're doing right now it sucks, but it will have a long term.
So
Like the
it's
next 3 years are going to be set up great. Yeah,
Bigger picture
I would say
situation.
2026 is still going to be hot as hell, just kind of like how we predicted it.
Mhm.
But I mean, there's no forecast. I mean, there's no forecast of what's going to go on. But again, I think what was the main question we were getting into?
You're not getting a stimulus check.
No. So Trump, it sounds like
Did he just try to dance around that?
no. So
I feel like
the
that's what you-
tariffs, the money brought in. He did bring in an effect that he wants to give $2,000 per person, back off the tariffs that we've received. So they're talking a $2,000 per person stimulus.
What do you think the odds of it actually happening?
I think it'll happen.
Yeah.
I honestly think it'll happen. I mean, we brought in a lot of money off these tariffs. I mean, just China alone's billions of dollars we brought in. So
it'd be messed up. I think we're at the season where it'd be fucked up if like everybody that was against the tariffs don't
doesn't get
this.
one.
oh my god, you know he
Like,
did.
no, you don't get
You
none of
ain't
this.
want it.
You remember the first term?
remember?
His first term, he did say that. He's like, okay, I'm going to give, the child, everyone that has XYZ children, we're going to go, this is going to be payment
Yeah.
for this parent, unless you didn't vote for me and you're against this. And so obviously they didn't allow that to happen, but that was talked about out there. The ones that have been beating me up over this stuff. You know what? You don't get
You
one.
don't get it. You don't need it. Nope, you didn't believe in it.
Yeah, you didn't believe in this stuff. Nope. So, yeah, I
that's
mean,
funny.
that has been a rumor mill out there. But
Hey.
I mean, so the market itself, it's got a strong forecast, but I'm guessing 2026 is when we'll see the benefits of everything that's gone on. So I think the rest of the year is going to be interesting. My investors are going crazy right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're busy, and there is people wanting to buy before Christmas. So I mean, we are writing offers still. It's just nowhere near at the level that it was.
Yeah, and the closing isn't happening right now. So
No,
I know it put off my deal. Well,
Aw.
technically, it didn't.
Well, yes and no. So we're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning how to adapt.
how would I mean, obviously positively, but a stimulus, do you think the impact would be great? Like, how big of an impact would it have on the real estate market?
$2,000 per person ain't gonna do much.
Oh, so it'll have more of an impact on property management.
Mhm.
It will.
Hey, I got that first month and deposit now.
Yeah, you'll see it there.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought, during COVID when they gave out those $20,000 per person, whatever. Not. I mean, that had a huge impact on the real estate economy. But $2,000, I mean, that's no different than your tax return checks where people have it spent before it even hits their bank account.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you'll have people that don't pay their rent, and you'll drive by and you'll see boxes of new big TVs and XYZ that's out in
Yeah.
front of their house. Like, man, come on.
Kind of didn't prioritize the purchases here.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be mad because you're on the streets.
Yep, but I mean, there's been a lot of changes
That's
coming
cool
down
to
the
know,
pipeline.
actually, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes coming down the pipeline. I mean, he even thought about The rumor mill out there is they're trying to lengthen loans. If they won't lower rates fast enough, they're going to lengthen the loans. So if you got a
30-year, you could get a 45.
45 to 50 year,
That's crazy.
so there's a positive and a
Crazy.
bonus to that. But if you take it out to full 50 years, yes, it may lower your payment by $300-$200 a month. If you take it out that long, but you might be paying double the interest than you would on a normal 30 years. So I mean, there's some yays and nays that come to this. Again, if you're an investor right now, you're buying right now. You should be buying because foreclosures are coming out like hot fire. I mean, I'd say 1 out of 4 people I get a phone call from are entering a foreclosure stage right now. So investors are swooping up. We just closed a couple deals last week because of foreclosures and whatnot.
Nice.
We got I met with a guy yesterday, and by the time we left the meeting, he pulled me off to the side. He's like, man, I'm embarrassed, but I'm in foreclosure right now. Do you think you got an investor that'll come in and get me out of foreclosure or buy this and sell it back to me? Absolutely, we do. That's what we do. I mean, there's been a lot of, I understand what I've done over the last 14, 15 years to put us in a position where we can combat some of this stuff and really help people. So if you're in the middle of a foreclosure right now, don't think it's the end of the world. Call up your realtor or myself and ask them, how can I get out of this? No bank's going to refinance your loan because you've already missed your mortgage payments. So why do they want to take on that risk?
Exactly.
But there is investors that will come on, pay your loan off, and then sell the property back to you on contract. And therefore, the people that have been living there for 20 years, 10 years, in this one case that we closed, the people have been living there almost 20 years.
And I almost feel like if it's that situation, they shouldn't expect to and then I'll get it on contract and I'll be up like 5, 10. Like, no, you're gonna get to keep the house, but you're probably not gonna come up off of selling to an investor and buying it in contract.
So this last people did because they had so much equity into it that we were able to pay off. Not only when we bought it out from them, there was so much equity. We paid off their credit card, we paid off their lawnmower bill, we paid off their deck.
Yeah,
we paid off a car loan that they had out there. So, and we merged them all together, and that payment was still so much less than what they were paying on a monthly basis. And I mean, they still had enough equity where they can refinance in 12 months and clear it all out at a lower rate. So,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, the example that I'm using that came to me yesterday, his house is worth probably about 170. He only owes 92 on it. So I can get an investor to come in, pay off the 92,000, and see what other debts he needs to clear out, so the payments make sense to him, and do that and pay off those debts, combine them into one, and then he's starting scot-free on a lot of stuff, and he's no longer in foreclosure. His credit's not getting beat up, and in fact, the things that were hurting his credit, we just paid off.
Right.
So now it's nothing but positive stuff on his credit, and it allows him to also refinance 12, 13 months from now and not have a foreclosure on his loan, on his stuff. So I mean, yeah, coming up, you can come up off it. It might be an initial shock, because it's too good to be true type situation. Sometimes it can be. But if you're dealing with what we do, everything goes through lawyers. Everything is monetized, where it isn't, hey, let me meet you out back. I'll give you this and that and another. And this is
documented.
I
it's
promise.
all
I promise this is what's going to happen, and there's no trail to it. And so, and there is a lot of that shit that goes on out there right now.
Yeah.
So it is one of those things that we've put ourselves in the environment to navigate around it. So we're driving the Titanic, trying to not hit that iceberg out there. But I'll tell you, if that shutdown went another 20 days, you ain't avoiding that iceberg. So.
Oh man, this is insane.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the shit we'll be talking about 25 years from now.
Yeah.
Saying, you remember when the government shut down for 41 days and they took food stamps away and people weren't allowed to, they couldn't buy food, and people were filling the food banks up outside, and they were gone within 25 minutes. And I mean, I reached out to Chuck yesterday, and I'm like, hey man, I see what you're doing on feeding and filling some of these food areas. What can we do to help? I go, we got a closing coming up on Friday or a closing coming up on Monday. Even if I give you $200, $300 to throw in this where you could fill them all back up, I understand they're going to be gone by the end of the day, but at least we've helped those families out. You also get to see where corporate America is really giving a shit because, I mean, you got some of the Aldis and Hy-Vees that are putting meal packages together.
Even Popeyes gave out 1 free chicken sandwich like a day per person. Like, that's so cool to me. Like, that's everybody coming together. Me and my daughter Naya, we were listening to Z102.9 like we always do. And it was those girls in the afternoon. She like broke down and started crying. She's like, my family, you know, benefited from being on SNAP benefits, and to hear that they're taking it away, and you know, there's not free lunch and this, that, and the third. And it was sad to hear just any human being just, you know, so hurt by what was going on. But then after that, she went into promoting the food drive, and I was like, yeah, I want to stop what I'm doing to give and just help. Like, and that's what community is about. You know, life is always going to have those rough times. Like, it's not life without those times, but there is, there's a silver lining of the beauty of everybody coming together to make sure we're all good. And that's the other thing I tell everybody about Iowa. Like, that Iowa nice stuff is real. When things get real bad for us as a community, we come together. You know, my neighbor, you know, I am my neighbor, you know, I'm my neighbor's keeper, you know, like we take care of one another. And I love that about this place. So yeah, definitely seeing it, and definitely we've all kind of been stepping up one way or another, and we're getting through it. So yeah, hopefully the shutdown ends tomorrow and things can get normalized. I wouldn't mind a nice little stimmy.
I would see it more come on your tax return than it actually showing up in the mail to you. I mean, it'd be great if they had it. I mean, they did 3 rounds of stimulus when Trump was in his first term, and those actually hit your account. So it was literally 10 days. I want all stimuluses out, because I remember one of the most pointed, or I mean, arrogant shit that I've ever seen is where he started putting the stimulus and signed by Donald Trump at the bottom.
I would.
And it said signed by Donald Trump at the bottom. And the people that hated him that are accepting his money. I mean, he took pictures of that all over. Every single stimulus check had signed by Donald Trump. And people were like,
no, don't cash it. I thought you hated it. That's hilarious.
So one of the most arrogant things I've ever seen, man. I need to go back and pull that up in 2017, 2018, because I mean they made a big deal about that too. Like, oh, you cashing this?
So on this podcast, so we got a couple segments. You know, we've got our Manika moments. I think
I don't think we have that anymore.
No, but I think we brought up a couple.
Every moment.
You always have
whatever.
a Manika moment. You know, we recap the week. We've got today's market. There's been one that's like a reoccurring thing, at least for me, where I find out like a new job of Lucas's he's had in this 10 lifespan.
Oh my God.
situation.
Yeah.
I actually just, funny story, hired someone that used to work for his Burlock. Is it Burr?
Yeah.
Okay, he brought that up at Upload Media,
company.
right?
Yeah.
It was briefly mentioned.
Yeah. And I hired him, and I'm like going over his resumes, and he's telling me what he's doing.
For Burlock, you're like, what the hell is that?
No, he was like, I knew what it was. I was like,
like that was real.
Yeah. And she's like, why aren't you stepping out in this interview? I'm like, he already worked for me. I'm like, and it's crazy. We always tell people. I remember my first 5 years of existence. I go, it will end with AMMT. It will start with AMMT. So whether it's one of my businesses or one of the businesses I worked for, I'm like, we're going to have a connection one way or another. So however you make your lasting impression, that's on you. So yeah.
That's kind of what I strive to be. Like, one way or another, if you want to do music and like you're trying to do something with it, like I want to be somehow the glue or the connector or the person that I don't need to be the person that you work with, but I would love to be the person that connects you or that somehow advances your career, or I've made your situation better in one time in our life. Like, I think that's the coolest hat that I think you wear so far that I know of, because like I said, you wear so many. But just being that connector or having some connection with each and every person. The fact, like tonight, you brought up somebody from Nebraska that you and Lemmer both know.
Oh yeah,
and then who else was it that
So my sister.
Yes,
Yes, my
talk about
sister.
it.
Yeah.
This is
So
insane.
our last one with Upload Media, and we
Who wants us back, by the way? We got to figure that out. We'll talk after this.
yeah,
We'll figure
for
that
sure. So I made sure she watched that episode because we talked about, kind of how to advance her, keep her head up,
Yeah.
think about the job market that's out there. This is the things you need to do. And we asked our last guest, we're like, hey, just give her some advice. And when I said who it was and she saw who it was, she's like, oh my God, he went to college with my best friend Rihanna and they all know each other. So I was just like, this is crazy. And so my sister went to Bradley and she's from Osage, Iowa.
Yeah.
And so you're talking, you got Mount Vernon, Iowa, where they went to college at.
Yeah.
And Bradley, you're talking hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking Osage, which from Cedar Rapids is, another 2 hours apart. So, and here we are just on a little old podcast of whiskey and real estate. And
doesn't even get mentioned at the music awards.
does-
Right.
Yeah. And I'm just
One
like-
job.
So I talked to my dad at the music awards, and my dad's like, yeah, she knew who he was. He was good friends with her best friend. And
Oh, man.
I was like, this is crazy.
Shout out to Logan with Upload Media.
Yeah, Logan,
That's awesome.
man. So again, I got to set a time for Logan and them to come down and have
Yes.
and the cool thing is they got a common ground. They can bring Rihanna in, and they can all sit and have it just absolutely nuts. It's small world. You're right. There is a lot of connecting in what we do, and the one thing I've never shied away from is being out there.
Yeah.
And doing what we do, we have to be out there all the damn time.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, and I think this is where I love you the most, Tone, is you're genuine in the things you're out there for. And I tell people this all the time. My new realtors coming on and existing realtors, like, don't do it unless you genuinely want to be there, because people will see it's bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you'll go to the events where you're helping humanity or Habitat for Humanity, and you'll be like, oh, he's forced to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy over here,
He's doing
carrying-
community
Yeah,
service.
this guy really enjoys what he's doing, and he's
Yeah.
here for the right
He's
reasons.
smiling. He's
Yeah.
laughing with them, telling a joke, making the
Yeah.
other people have a better day.
Yeah,
Like,
or you got the realtor events where, like, come down, have a free drink, and we're going to talk about this,
They're
and
there
this.
for the drink.
Yep.
They're there for the drink.
Not for
Yeah,
the drink.
yeah, and so you do something that you care about and genuinely want to be a part of,
Yeah.
because you can't fake it. I'm telling you, people
Oh, yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah.
People don't know. If Manika showed up at, to help with one of the animal rescue units or the animal
I'm
shelters,
not showing up.
if she's showing up, it's because you're offering something. It's not because she likes pets.
She loves him.
Now, if I show up, I might be taking 2 dogs home with me.
Right. Like, come here, man.
Yeah, I
You
care.
got
How do
plenty
you
of
not like him,
room.
Monica?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
I
true.
got
We're
plenty
dealing
of
with it
room.
right
Come
now.
on, let me take that one too. Like, no.
We're dealing with it right now. I mean,
A whole damn farm of dogs.
yeah, it's true. I mean, we got a 28 by
Oh,
34 garage that Monika and I rebuilt from scratch.
Looked amazing, by the way.
It
you.
Show
it
that
does.
and share it.
Yeah,
Good
and-
job,
Adding on
guys.
to my craft.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
we did.
That's got to be fun. I know there was obviously times where it wasn't fun, but seeing where it was and
Yeah.
seeing where it is.
It makes me want, and I told him because it brings back to some place that he walked. And I don't think I've ever heard Lucas say that he walked the property and he absolutely was like, fuck this. Like,
What?
And there's only been one time in my career.
he's never. And I'm like, so when he called me and he was like, because some places I won't go in because it's like my nose is so, the smell be so. He was like, yeah, I ain't even go to the basement. He goes, I've never walked in a house that I was like, you know what, you ain't even got to show me the rest of the house. I'm good.
Yeah.
And he was like, you want to step foot in it. I was like, and she wanted some crazy amount. I said, tell her I give her $5,000 right now. Like,
Yeah, that's
flip
awesome.
it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know why. Like, I want to get a property and I just want to flip it and do the entire thing myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
she does.
man.
But this property, though, I mean, the roaches had
said the rat.
moving bags over their shoulders, like, bro, we're out
We getting
too.
the hell up out of
We-
here.
we outta here,
This
too.
ain't it.
This
it
ain't the
reached
spot
it
for
'cause
us.
What did she say? She said like one of the bathrooms haven't worked since the ratio and all the windows been busted. And it's like, girl, do you know how long ago that was? Like,
That
what
was
do you?
I'll
5
have
years
time
ago.
to figure this
5
out.
years
What do
ago.
you
You could have did one window a year.
Your
and-
back
and we'd be
windows have
straight
been
now.
busted out, and it's been raining straight in your house for the last
Yeah.
5 years.
Oh, no.
And the bathroom upstairs broke a pipe in the middle of the winter because they couldn't heat it the upstairs, and so you've had raw sewage running from your pipe up there to the basement, running through
Yeah.
2 different sets of walls to get. bro, I'm telling you, it was just like.
And I think, what did she
Oh.
want? She wanted something that was not going to happen. Like, no one's going to step in there. I think it was like no one's giving you that.
$75,000, $80,000.
Like, you just
She's
need to
like,
cut
I've
your
been told,
loss.
Lucas, you make miracles happen. Not this one.
Oh,
Yeah, yep. That's exactly what I
He's like,
said.
not this
I
one.
said, I go, those other
I got
realtors you were
horrible
shopping around, use them.
Hey, sometimes Jesus needs a break too.
Yeah, I just like.
Okay, guys.
I mean, this was the one time I'm
Don't
like, she's
force
like,
the
I
miracle.
had this realtor come walk it too. I'm like, call him. Call him.
Call him back. Here,
Call him back.
I'll press the buttons.
Yeah.
319.
Yeah. Make him do this one because I'm telling you. And I've taken over so bad. And if
And
you
I
haven't.
was just so tickled because I was like, I don't think I've ever in my life heard you say these things.
Zale.
Like,
Yeah. And I haven't. I mean, I remember Carl Esker, the owner of Coldwell Banker, when I was working at Coldwell. He's like, Lucas, you can't have every deal. And I said, why not?
Yep.
I will
he
earn
learned that day.
I learned that day. You're right. I don't want this one.
I don't want this one.
No,
Hell
no.
Hell no.
I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't. I mean, and I'm telling you, people, go to my Facebook page, look at Burrington Real Estate's Facebook page, check out some of the projects we do. I mean, some of the projects are absolutely gorgeous, and I mean, we take houses that people. I mean, Center Point Road, prime example, where you couldn't walk into the house. It was a smoker that was there for. I mean, he was there for 40 years. Unknown if he died there or didn't die there, but you would move one picture frame and the wall would be a completely different color than the rest of the house. The stove was yellow. The fridge was yellow. He'd smoked in it for so long. The house was awful. You go look at it now, man. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you would never know.
Yeah.
But we have the means and the people to be able to do that. But I'm telling you, there was no help in this one. I mean, this would have been hazmat suits, and we've had properties where
We've done that.
we've definitely had properties where you had to walk in with a hazmat suit and scrub walls and do this and redo the floors 4 or 5 times just to get the smoke smell out and redo walls. I mean, shit, we had an apartment we did on Oak Ridge that we had to paint 3 or 4 times, and that's after you. That's after you had to kill all the smoke on the wall. That's after you had all that.
I don't think I've ever seen a tub so stained with just smoke.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, and
like the surround was just yellow.
Like, what are they smoking in the bathtub?
Yeah,
They
like
must be
in the
waking
bathroom,
bacon.
like it was just
What
like
the
it was
hell?
so much smoke. Like the cleaners in there, like scrub. I said this where stop because you're racking up on scrubbing this wall and it ain't coming clean.
Yeah,
Like
we
we
just
just
gonna rip it
gotta
out. We're
we
gonna
gotta
rip
rip
it
it out.
Oh,
So
man.
it's like it's a pain, but I don't know. I feel like after that, the garage, I can do anything.
It's true. It was a lot of work.
It was.
how many arguments roughly happen while working in the garage?
Oh man, God.
Well, and you know what? I will say, argument-wise about the work that was being done in the garage was never it.
It wasn't about that.
It wasn't our big argument. I think the biggest argument we got was the amount of time, because I would work until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's me.
And-
Don't give me that look. That's me for
and-
sure.
And she's like, I've
always
worked
gonna
all
finish.
day.
I'm
Let's-
out of here.
let's go cuddle at
You see the
10.
voice he gave you?
Let's
What
cuddle
is
at
that
10.
And it's not 10. It's like I'll be in there with you, and we did it sometimes where we lose track of time, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we were supposed to. I think we were supposed to went out with Tabitha then one night,
Yeah.
and we looked up, and it was like midnight, and I was like, all right, like let's go shower.
Yeah.
I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm right behind you. Go in
Stay
there.
working a couple more hours.
Look, it's about an hour. Like
Yeah.
if you don't
Probably
get in
just
here,
get
like
this
let's
done.
go. Like I am tired, and it's like there's no getting it done because
man.
you can't do it by yourself. Like
Yeah.
you can, but it's just gonna take even longer.
I bet he got some stuff
And
done.
I just feel like I think if we didn't work, it wouldn't took the amount of time
yeah.
that it took us to do it.
Well, it's not just work. You
Because
got kids,
honestly,
you
we did
got-
a better freaking job than some of the people he had hired to come in there and do it. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like I had to tear this wall down and redo it. What did I pay you for?
Oh, no, right. I already know that's how you're thinking. Like, hold on. If
Oh,
I did
man,
a better job, your standards just went to here. Because I know what I did in this amount of
I
time.
know I can't do
This
it.
ain't
so-
my full-time
That's
job.
the worst thing you ever do is allow Monica to enter
To
a
see
job
how
because
fast you did.
yeah, I can do this in this amount of time. So I
This is my
expect you to
first
do
time
the same.
hanging drywall install an installation, and you're telling me I did better than you? Like, that's
Manika
crazy.
be cracking me up. She was like, let me get the website login. Okay, Manika, have fun.
Yes.
You ain't just going to be a web designer. Like, I'll
Oh, no,
give you
I don't wanna do that.
everything
I gave it to
you
Jake.
asked. Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah. All right, you got it. You can do that, can't you? Hell no, you can't. Have at it. Call me when you break everything.
Well, you heard me ask you. I said, what's the worst that can happen? Like, if I delete it all, can't you just rebuild it? And you're like, I mean, yeah, but I don't want to. Like, I just want to make this very clear. I don't want to.
Yeah. There will be a charge if I got to rebuild everything, bro. I love y'all, but damn.
I'm just trying to help you out.
No, you're always helping.
No, but you can have that part back.
Yeah, Manika's help's not always wanted.
I'll take the marketing.
It's not always wanted out. Now,
man.
I will give her props where props is due. Like, she is like one of the most talented, and everyone that I ever brought into that garage to help me, I'm like, we got to be done before she gets home. Or if she gets here, just let's take a break. I go,
Let's
because
have
if
beer.
she's how we're doing this, it ain't gonna pass her standards. And like,
what are you
Manika,
talking about? I love Manika, bro. Trust me.
I thought you were giving me a compliment for a
secret.
second.
I know
I
her
said,
better
thank
than
you.
you. No,
No,
people
not a
that
compliment.
actually-
it was.
if people that actually know me know that I'm a fantastic cook. I can cook. I can cook anything that you pretty much put in
can.
me. And Manika's the
That's why I
first
don't
one to
cook anymore.
walks into the kitchen, and she'd be like, "You sure you should be doing that? Are you sure this is how this goes?" I'm like, "Have you ever cooked this?"
I've never been so sure about anything.
Yeah, I'm like, "You have never cooked this." Like, she is
We cook completely different.
Yeah.
That
I
it's
measure
like-
nothing. I cut nothing. It is strictly, okay, I got this.
Feeling.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yep.
boom. Here
Yep.
it is. Okay, is it done yet? Let me touch it. Okay, it's, this is medium rare right now. This is where it's at. I've been doing it for so long that, and here, I'm like, Manika, was the last time you ever cooked a steak?
You do it to me where you be like, do you really need to measure that? How are you gonna tell me what to do with my I don't
Yeah.
let me measure my stuff if I
Yeah,
want to
but-
measure it.
But it is definitely one of those things. I'm like, you need to
It's
go.
different, yeah.
I'm in the mode of putting stuff together right now, so you need to leave. And when I'm construction, I'm the same way. Like, I can put stuff together. It ain't gonna be pretty how it gets there.
Yeah,
I might
but
have
it's
killed
done.
I might have killed myself 3 times in the minute getting there.
Literally.
But it's done.
Yep. Yeah. Like,
He wants to climb from ladder to ladder. Like just
Yeah.
get the fuck down.
Yeah, I'm pulling myself from a rafter to another rafter and bringing the.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, I mean,
No one wants to go to the hospital. Like, let's not do this.
Yeah,
Like, just
hence
get
why
on
I'm
down.
missing a finger.
Also, on the reverse side, hence why she's your better half. Like, she
Oh,
knows
yeah,
when
absolutely.
to tell guys like us to stop. Because, like me, no, dude, I was up last night till 6 a.m. writing not only thank yous, but plans for IMA's 2026. Like, literally 6 a.m. And I love it. Like, if somebody was next to me, I'd honestly probably be annoyed, but I know they'd have my best interest on me. Go to fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
Put your phone down. It is this time in the morning, and you got to get up at 8 to get the kids to school. Like,
Right.
it's
I
you're
think
done.
I do that depending on what it is. Because I think when I had to do Talea's cake and do the whole party setup, like it was a pain. Like it wasn't a pain. I haven't done it in so long and baked. I was like, well, I need your mouth because, I don't really like certain frostings and certain things just taste weird to me. So
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I need you. Get in
Yeah.
here. Come
Yeah.
taste this. And I don't like planning things with certain people.
Yeah, we don't.
So
We
it's
already
like
know.
it's like you don't get the right stuff and then you don't get anything the way that it's supposed to get. And now here I am trying to do what I do and
Yeah.
everything is completely destroyed. Like it's not what it
Yeah.
is. And then you want to get mad at me because you bought the wrong shit. And it's like, who told you to touch it? Like all you had to do was just stay over there in your own little corner and just let me do it. But
Yeah.
no, you wanted to be a part and now it's a disaster.
Nika,
it-
have you ever thought anybody's ever felt that way about you?
Oh, my God.
If they did, they need to say it because I'll tell you.
Oh,
we
my
never-
God. Razor blades
Moving
and
on.
knives.
I'll tell
Moving
you.
on.
I'm at the point
Moving
where
on.
I can no longer I like doing work with him. But Lucas, he loves to paint.
Yeah.
I'm an awful painter,
Awful.
but I
is
like to do it.
Horrible.
Yep.
Like,
Like
So
you
it's
tell
like,
me
I
these
go back
floors are
over it.
coming out. Okay, I'm gonna
Paint
make sure these
everywhere.
floors are coming out because I'm all over this wall, but the end product is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
But the floors are already gonna get ripped. Who cares if I spilled here, there, or whatever? Not. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. Manika's talented and she does very well when she puts her mind to it and whatnot. So
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, but when she's out, she's out. So like I might be hanging drywall by myself for 2 days, and then she'll come back 2 days later and be like, "Okay, you know what? I'm here to help again." And I'm like, "Please don't."
Oh man. Yeah. All right, Lucas. So I got a cousin that wants to get into real estate, and he said if you can just spend a little time with me and kind of give me the rundown on what it takes to get into it. And obviously that's kind of where this question is going to lead. But with it being family, I kind of want more of, give me the bad about going into it right now. What are the upfront costs for classes? What is the market right now, which with the government shutdown, but it's reopening. What would you say to a young entrepreneur that says, I want to get into real estate today? What can you tell me about it?
Do it today. That's what I would say, because by the time you start the process and end the process, you're going to be February, basically. So we're in the middle of November right now. So you would be February 1st is probably when you'd be up and live and ready to start selling real estate.
Yeah.
And that's no matter the scenario, the best time of year to sell real estate is February, March, and April.
Okay.
Hands down. The hottest 3 months of the year are February, March, and April. And I mean, and it's significantly hotter than August, September, October.
Right.
So I would say this is a perfect time to get your license right now, because you're not missing anything.
Yeah.
You're not missing anything right now. So all the time you're in class, all the time you're doing your hours and you're taking your tests and doing your next 36 hours and getting sworn in by the orientation, you now spent $2,000. It's going to cost you about $2,000.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Yep. It's going to cost you about $2,000. It's going to cost $465 to $500 to do your classes.
Yep.
And then it's going to cost you $90 for a test, $90 for a background check. It's going to cost you $30 for fingerprints. Then it's going to cost you another $400 in the 36 hours you have to take after that. So you got 96 total hours that you got to take, 60 in person, 36 that aren't, you can be in person, but they're not part of the test. 60 hours is part of the test. Yep. It's your pre-licensing class. And then, so all that comes, then you get the board fees. That's where it gets expensive. The board fees is your application fee, $700, and then it's another $400. It's basically $1,100 is what's going to cost you to join a board.
Okay.
So out of that $2,000, $1,100 of it is just joining a board after you've already gone through your licensing.
So this isn't a quit your job and follow real estate.
No,
it's continue your job. And I think part of the reason why I haven't got my license, because I not only need to test again, but it's also like, as I was learning and doing the classes, I was literally trying to DJ or driving to my next event while Zooming in a car. How has this worked for you, Manika? What have you figured out? Where are you at with the process? And what do you recommend for somebody?
I figured out that I cannot work with Lucas.
What the hell? We gotta have to cut that out the episode.
I'm joking. I love him.
It's a podcast, but we also have brands we're trying to advertise.
No, joking. So I have not had time to. So I'm on. I think I got to like chapter. So my original goal was like, okay, I can sit down. I think the first time I did it and actually did the class
He's shaking
was
his
when
head.
she
Let
was
her
pissed at
finish.
Lucas.
Let her finish.
Whatever. I was mad at Lucas. Whatever.
It was. She's like,
the first time
you were getting the silent treatment.
I was getting the silent treatment.
Actually
so
studying.
she left
It's
the
like,
garage.
You do know I'm winning by you
It was
doing
fine.
what
I
you're
was
like,
supposed
hey,
to
dude,
do
go
anyway.
ahead.
I got like
I got the silent treatment. It's when she got the most done.
I went through probably 4 chapters, got the tests done, did all that.
Yeah.
In one day. So my thing was like, okay, if I do 2-3 in a day, I'll be done in less than a week. I have not done anything since. Like, I think I'm on chapter 6 now, but I haven't done anything.
Total?
It's 19 chapters.
Oh, man.
So I haven't done much of anything because it's like catching up. Our kids keep us busy with sports, and then we have work. And by the time I get done with work,
let's just be honest.
I get tired and I just don't want to do anything. So I haven't done much of anything. So.
But ask her how far along she is on the wedding planning. real far.
To the minute.
To the minute.
To the I do's.
So yes, and to the
So
to the
you
boxes.
know she's got the potential when she puts her mind to it.
Yeah, if we weren't
I just said
getting
I don't have
married-
the time.
Yeah, and so the real answer is don't get married and plan a wedding
The
at
real
the same time you're trying to get your real estate
answer
license.
Prioritize what it is that you want to do and what is important, and it's making sure that my wedding goes the way that I want it to go. Thank you very much.
Man.
So let's go complete disclosure
Yeah.
about a wedding. So they make this stupid thing out here.
You do know he wasn't even talking to you.
Well, I'm interjecting here.
Yeah.
So they
God.
make this thing called a wedding planner book.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hire a wedding planner.
Yep.
Manika, of course,
Do it for a
well,
living.
she
I
won't.
love it. It's so much fun.
She would, but she can't
I
work
could
with
be
other
a wedding
people.
planner because she's upset about it.
Yeah, and so obviously we can't hire a wedding planner because Manika thinks she is the wedding planner.
Yep.
So she's got this wedding planning book, and the stupidest thing this wedding planning book ever did is they have deadlines and dates, and Manika takes it literally.
Like someone's telling her,
Like
this
you
is-
needed it.
Gotta have it.
Yes, 6
Like I
months in
hired a
She's
wedding
advance.
telling you,
planner.
I have to have this done by this.
Yeah.
And
I
it's like,
hired a
you
wedding
know, it's
planner.
a book, right?
Yep, this
Nope,
is
I hired a wedding planner. That's mine.
so 9 months in advance. It says you should have your, and keep in mind we've only been engaged for a month.
Yeah.
And she's like, you should have your proposal boxes out, or your groomsmen boxes out where you can invite them. I'm like, what do you mean? I can shoot them a text and just invite them.
right.
And be
And it
like, hey,
doesn't
bro,
say that in
please.
there.
And it
I
doesn't
added
say
that.
it. And so it says you should have it done by this date, and you should have your dress picked out by this date, this day. Like, if I ever want to give Manika a break, I just hide that book. And then she's like looking for it for a day and a half. And I'm
that's a
like,
whole-
weird. It's back on the
yeah,
table.
Might as well watch this movie with me, babe.
Yeah. So this wedding planner book, I mean, it's about hit its limit because Manika stresses
Like,
herself
you
out
want
over
to do
these.
a fire pit today? Fire pit.
Yep. And we did build a fire pit. We did build a fire pit. And yes, but these deadlines they're foolish. They're
You know
absolutely
why.
foolish. Venue's booked. We got to figure out the catering, but the venue does the catering. We already have the DJ pretty much planned out who we want. I already know my wedding party. She already knows her wedding party. So we're like way ahead of the game. And like the latest talk about has been, you need to make sure that you got your guys' tuxes and stuff picked out and what you want to do. I'm like, shit. Really? I asked the guy at Men's Warehouse and he said,
He was slow.
You don't got to worry about it until a
Jeez.
month or two ahead of time and just make sure that they can go anywhere and go on. Here's your thing. And I'm like, okay, so we're a year out.
Yeah.
He
I'm
was
like,
also in
if I
all
would
black
call
with a
Tone,
blade
Oh,
freaking
stop,
coat on,
stop.
walking like he was from the Matrix, and
no,
Lucas
he
is
was
talking
from the
to
Blade.
him.
He was Blade.
He was
And
definitely
he
He was Blade.
spelled the names, each name, and he literally butchered them all. None of them are spelled right. He
Anyway.
was like, Lucas is talking, and he's looking like this.
I'm like, why am I here right now?
So you're gonna really take advice from him.
So again,
This is-
I mean, Tone, tell me if I called you up and be like, hey, Tone, you got to go get measured in the next 30 days.
let's do it.
No.
But you're probably going to wait until the 29th day.
It's
to
not
do
gonna
it.
happen that day, bro.
Yeah,
That's why it's gonna
and-
be. You're gonna go 3 months in advance.
and I know dang well, two of my buddies would look at me like, when you get married? I'm like, September 5th, 2026. Bro, it is November of 2025.
Okay,
Like
what I told you
I already know what the
That's
is to go
hilarious.
pick out your colors of your tux
Done.
of what you
It's
want to
already
do.
done.
It's not done
you
because
just don't like it.
You guys brought colors the other day. It was like aqua blue and like
it's sky
aqua
blue.
blue.
It's sky
Aqua-
blue.
It was called
and
aqua blue again.
Yeah.
And
It's-
like I really like aqua blue again. I'm like,
It's
bro.
sky blue,
This
and they're
is the
different
same
shades
mother-
with the material.
Oh man. Okay. We're gonna bring it back to real estate real quick. So
Yep.
this is the best time to learn, take classes, as long as you're not a DJ that travels doing the Iowa Music Awards or getting married.
Right. Well, and again, you're done with your music
It's
awards.
the best
so
time, especially if you just want to jump into it because you're spring in. It's the best. It's when real estate picks up versus in the wintertime it slows down. So
Yeah.
you have a lot of time to focus on it
And
and,
they're not
do
missing
it. But
anything. With
You're
Right.
not missing
like you
anything
said,
the next
there's
60
no closing
days.
dates
Yeah.
the last 41 days. Like
Well,
I feel like I'm with him so much. People think I'm a realtor already.
Yep. And you need to get your license. But it's one of those things that the next 60 days of real estate is for those who want to grind. I'm a grinder. I deal with a lot of investors. I deal with a lot of property management stuff. So my next 60 days is very busy because investors are finding out I need to spend more money before taxes hit.
Yeah.
So before the 31st of December, they need to close on probably 2 or 3 more properties. If they haven't got their 3 contract sales done, get your 3 contract sales done. The state of Iowa allows you to do 3 per year as an investor. Get those done by the end of the year so they can reset itself. But then January hits and they're like, oh shit, I didn't spend enough money. So I need to spend more money and get rid of this property and go buy 4 more properties.
Yeah.
So my January, February, March are busy still with investor stuff and first-time home buyers. But the next 60 days, it's where investors go crazy. The next 30 days is when people want to move before snow hits, because we'll have snow on the ground in the next 30 days.
Oh, for sure. Did you see Chicago this weekend?
Oh yeah, man! When I put my window wipers on this weekend
In Burlington?
I was wiping snow off.
It's crazy.
Yep. So
Where are you at with the real estate?
I need to redo the test, but I might be at the point that I got to do the classes again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
But
I don't take failure well, so yeah.
you know everybody.
See, you're like
so
me. I
you
said,
should.
what if I take the
It's
test
a
and I don't
no-brainer.
pass the test? Like,
That was really discouraging for me. I will tell you, do not get discouraged by that. It's dumb to be like, I have to tell people at the music awards every year, like, if you didn't win, like, use this as motivation. Don't use it as something like, oh, I'm not good enough or I'm not the best. You are. And all of us are the best at what we
Yeah.
do. Let's strive to be better. Let's set the bar. Let's raise the bar. Let's rise to the occasion. I did not take missing or not passing the test well. Like, I think it was like 7 questions and like, I don't know. I knew all the answers is how I felt. So to miss is like, bro, like, no, I passed.
dang near everyone fails their first time.
Okay.
I did not
14
fail my
times.
first
Oh,
time.
he didn't.
I did not.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
I'm slow. So I mean, I'm telling you,
you have him say that, and oh yeah, I passed the first time.
I did. But I'm very motivated on. I had a reason to pass that test because I wanted to get out of banking. This was my ticket out of banking.
Yeah.
So,
You had that motivation.
yeah, I had the
You could
motivation
focus
where I
on
was
just that.
strictly, I was hyper focused on it.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing is with your music awards, the nominees need to understand that they're probably in the 1 percentile to be nominated.
Oh yeah.
They've already won.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already there. I mean,
Yeah.
they made it
Considered
there.
in the
Consider-
top
yeah.
5 in the entire state. We had close to 300 submissions. There's at least 10,000 artists in probably every category. So,
Yep.
and I do my best to reach everybody via social media, online, print material. We've had billboards throughout the years. Like, we do a lot to advertise this. So, for you to be considered and your submission listened to, and it's like you advance to a nominee. Once you're in the room, you won. And like, I hope more people will start to see that. And I think with everything we're going to do next year, they're really going to see this is a really big deal and you should be a part of it right away.
Well, and we need to make it a big deal right away next year for people.
Yeah.
So
Like, make me the host.
no, the host is the last thing you should pick. But I definitely,
I love when he's just honest, like, oh, but
yeah, golly.
Well, I want
I
to present
do-
my
I-
own
you would-
award
you
by
would
myself.
kill me if you were the host.
I want to do my own reward.
Why are you
my
firing
award.
Lucas for presenting with you? You are a package deal.
Okay, well, I want more
Show
than
the
one.
ring.
And
So you were excited
do.
when you had to?
no,
Yeah,
no, she
There's
was
no
stressed.
way.
I
She's
know,
like,
I was
he
not.
told
I
us
actually-
one.
Nope.
Yes.
Well,
that's
when
her
it went
exact words.
together, and then my speech was like, "No, this go together. I don't want to give it up." And he was like, "Well, they don't have nothing." I said, "Well, you better go find someone else." Like, I didn't want to
I'll
give it
take
up. Like,
mine.
I already have it.
He's like,
It's-
you just complained about it. I gave you a solution. You're like, no, I want to keep it.
No, I said that
Bro,
he
welcome
tried
to my
to
life
give
on
me.
this.
I
mean,
said
this
he
is
tried
my
to give me
life.
3, and he only had a script for the 2. So,
I made her a
it
drink last night.
combined.
I made her a drink, and I brought her to the drink to on the couch
No,
where
I
she was
did it to
sitting, so
mess
she
with
didn't
him.
have to go out. She did not.
You
And
complained
this is
about
how
it.
it is. And the minute it hit her hand, it looks like there's too much orange juice in there.
Can you try it?
I'm like, you haven't tasted it yet. I go, you didn't have to get up and get it.
Yeah.
I made this drink for you.
Oh, man.
I brought it to you on the couch so you could relax. and the first thing out of your, and that's what I deal with all the dang time.
This is what I deal with the Iowa Music Awards.
Oh my
It's a
God!
different
I
type of
came to
thing.
you.
Yeah.
There's free ways to be a part of it. You can volunteer. You can take a job, and you still.
It's a different type
find
of
a way.
thing with you because you do things throughout the day that really irks my nerves, and you think that you're fucking funny.
I am hilarious.
And then
It's
it's like,
pretty funny.
all right, I got chances. I have an opportunity to get you back. And anytime I ask you to do something, if I make any kind of complaint, it literally, it like you'll be here and then you'll go here.
all
So
day.
you be like so pissed. So it's like, you know what? You have messed with me all day today.
You've heard the word poke the bear. I am definitely the teddy
This
bear.
is the time that I'm finna get you
because
back.
I will
Like,
rock you.
I went and the drink was really good too. I went and actually get a
By
drink.
the way, it actually
But
was good.
it's like
I know.
It was
Bartender.
like-
One of my jobs
You
you
didn't
don't know.
even
I was
say
a
it.
bartender.
You didn't
he
even
was a
say
bartender.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's why I made him go
Man.
make it. I said, you're a bartender. I figured you already knew what you were doing. But
I need a timeline written on.
it's like you
paper.
complain about it and then he
I got
gets
you.
really upset and then he turns red and it's like, gotcha. So like my one little comment equals your whole thing that you did the entire day to me of messing with me. I say one little thing and it's like you didn't blow a gasket.
Okay, but hold on. Don't you think you might not have done just one little thing that you
No.
might have built up the entire day
Exactly.
as well before he got red? You guys,
You
might be
you
more
gotta
alike than
think
you
like
realize.
the things that he do is like you should not complain. Like
You don't think he could feel that same way about you?
I'm sure he feels the way he made about me,
Okay.
but it's like I do it because stop messing with me. If we have like I asked him one day, can we just have one day? Just one
Does he
day.
ask you that?
No.
Because I know I'm not getting it.
He said, "I don't ask for things I know I'm not gonna."
No, I'm not setting expectations on something
I'm like,
that I'm going to be absolutely
One
disappointed
normal
about.
day. One normal day. Like a day.
That's
where
like
it's
saying, Tone, will you be on time every day
Oh,
this
never,
week?
Never,
Well,
whatever.
I would never ask you
Tone
that.
time is a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've accepted it.
You both got your own time.
Whatever.
it is. It is. Hey.
Speaking of tone time, there's a nice little trophy right there behind you. We've been showing
yeah.
all episode.
Oh, yeah.
This trophy means a lot. It's another connection that we have because I won it at the Diplomats gym. And I never won anything basketball related. I'm very unathletic, unsportsy. Only sports I like is wrestling, which I got a wrestling gig this weekend. If you guys are free this Saturday, November 15th, I'll be doing Dirty Deeds at the Iconics. Have you been there yet?
No.
It's what Westell Bowl used to be.
I
And
know
now-
where it's
Yeah,
at.
they've got like a
What is
ring,
it?
a boxing ring. They've got basketball courts. I went there one Saturday. They had food and beer pong. Do you remember Westdale Bowl?
Honey, it's
Okay.
where we went where I said, Gabby and them play basketball at now.
Oh, it has
Yeah.
like 4 different things inside
Yeah,
of it.
there's
I've-
so much to do. It's really cool. So I'm excited just to bring my daughter there and see like all the activities. On top of that, we'll be doing wrestling matches out of there. So that's this Saturday.
You're gonna wrestle.
We'll see what happens this Saturday. I can't spoil anything. But this Saturday is going to be pretty crazy, and it's just a cool place to check out. So I recommend Iconics. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, I want a basketball trophy. I feel like I don't deserve it.
3
Shout
out
out
3.
to
I don't deserve
Casper
it.
and Entree Luce, and I beat Maddie Block in the championships, and they beat us every year. So it was really cool to finally beat those guys, and they were really mad. So that made it even better. A basketball was kicked. If you notice a dent in the ceiling, I apologize, but
Oh,
I
my
shot
God.
a 3
Oh,
in his face. The basketball got kicked. It hit the ceiling. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, did I do something wrong? He was like, you made that 3. I was like, oh, yes. He's that bad. It was pretty great.
What just happened? You
yeah.
shot it.
Yeah.
You made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's pissed. So it was a great time. Lucas, trophies that you won. Let's close out with some more stuff about you. I don't know. What
Oh.
championships or trophies have you won?
Man, I don't know. I mean, we had a pretty iconic high school career, and it was I mean one of the top 25 recruited football players in the Midwest, and
Jeez.
I held the state record for sacks in a career and sacks in a season. I mean, I mean, it was very good. I mean, very
Boxing. I found out about boxing.
Baseball. Yeah, baseball.
I didn't hear about baseball. This is a new one.
Baseball was my favorite sport. And
Oh
my best
my
sport.
goodness!
And
Who
then
are
football.
you? How many people are you?
Football was
Jesus.
fantastic, but I came
Explains
from a
my life,
small.
huh?
I came from a small area where you did everything. So
Okay.
I mean, it was one of those. You were working on the farm. You were raking yards. You were mowing yards. You were painting houses. You were lifting weights every morning at 6. You were unloaded trucks for Fairway. I mean, you did what you could. I mean, we had one golf course within a 20-mile radius, so I worked at the golf course. I was a cook. I was a chef. I was a bartender. I mean, so
Burrington Real Estate.
Yes.
And then there's Burlock.
And then so Burlock was the lawn care mowing. James Locke and I, Locke and Burrington, so Burlock.
Mm.
We sold that company off in 2018 to Adrian Arrington.
What?
Yep.
We're just all connected.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So we sold that to Ashley Phelps and Adrian
Adrian,
Arrington, and
yeah.
then
Super
that was
Bowl
2000
champion Adrian Arrington, right?
yeah, Super Bowl champion with the New Orleans Saints.
I think I watched him get a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so
It's
he
pretty crazy.
played
Right out of
from
Cedar
Cedar
Rapids.
Rapids Wash, went to Michigan.
So
From
crazy.
Michigan to the Saints. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then I mean we still have Empire Cleaning, which is our cleaning company. We have AMT
no
Property
idea.
Management. We have Burrington Real Estate, and then Cody and I have teamed up on America to
Merc.
America to do construction, landscape, a little bit of everything. And Elias and I we're constantly talking about starting some more businesses, but they always say build your business wide instead of high.
Mhm.
So if it ever falls, you got your foundation.
Yep.
So that we're just gonna keep building it wide, and Monika and I I'm gonna get her to get Chloe Cousins back up and going real hard and heavy for her, so she enjoys it. I'm on the great list, you're great, so we gotta just continue building each other. So
Great. I think that's a great way to end the episode of Whiskey, and then
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna let you say
already
and.
said my end.
Well, it was like and.
No,
That's the
start it
next
over.
word. Whiskey.
And
real estate.